Welcome to PBS's Masterpiece Hate Mail. You're here with James Altucher, me, and Ramit Sethi, author of the best-selling book, I Will Teach You to Be Rich. Ramit and I get together pretty regularly, about once a week, to go over our hate mail and cry on each other's shoulders. So today we're going to share with you a little bit of Ramit's hate mail, my hate mail, and some other fun little tidbits.
So what's one of your hate mails from this week?
So let me start off with one. This is from somebody named Penny. Nice lady. I'm sure she's very nice. Tonight was gross, and I'm embarrassed that I attended your webinar and stayed until the end. I think that you spend way too much time being an arrogant bastard.
So she did get information out of it.
Well, that was what I asked her. So I said, interesting. You already knew about the XYZ technique and the script that I shared, and this is where it gets really good. She said, I will freely admit that you're posturing like a male gorilla for another male gorilla, accompanied by the roar of the crowd, was very distracting and wholly off-putting. Right now, you're like Tom Cruise's character in the movie Magnolia.
You were gonna give me that cherry pie, sweet mama baby.
You are appealing to the lowest common denominator. They're your bread and butter. I guess you've done your testing.
What's the odds that these are all attributes that describe her?
You know, I spent a lot of time thinking about, like, where did I go wrong? So I say, you know what? I totally understand. You're probably not right for my audience. Hopefully there's a better site out there for you, and I'm happy to unsubscribe you. What's one of your favorite hate mails?
Your last blog post was sickening. I read a few other of your posts just to see if perhaps it was satirical, but instead I found a grown man with the self-awareness of a 2-year-old. I hope I can one day stuff you into a wheat thresher.
So I, of course, looked up what a wheat thresher is. I'm not, I'm Jewish. I'm not really like a farmer type of guy.
So a wheat thresher apparently churns the wheat and has these spiky wheels, and if I was actually stuffed into a wheat thresher, I would be sliced open completely and blood would be oozing everywhere and I would die. So I tracked down the IP address and I had his name and I noticed he was a student at Brown University. So I called up campus safety because I don't live so far from Brown. You never know if this guy can find out where I live. And I talked to the main chief of police at campus safety. He said, oh yeah, we know this guy. Apparently about a year ago, he had made a death threat on a librarian on campus. And so I was like, well, what are you gonna do about it? And the guy's like, yeah, I hear ya. And he just sort of laughed, and that was the conversation.
What would you do if you saw this guy in real life?
I think I would legitimately ask, why did you go back and read through all of my other posts and then decided you wanted to kill me?
And on that note, let me tell you a couple that I got. Well, first of all, I get a lot of feedback about my feet, which apparently are very sexy.
Who's writing to you about feet?
You can see them on YouTube. But on what you were saying, Ramit, I get a lot of these credentials and you're not qualified and exclamation marks and shame on you.
Yeah, that's called concern trolls. So their thing is, instead of getting angry and mad at you, they're very concerned. Claudia, I'm so nervous that you're doing that. Are you sure? You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be careful. And you know what's interesting? You don't get many concern trolls for guys. It's usually concern trolls for women.
Yes.
And it's funny how concerned trolls are focused on credentials, but they're trolls so they don't have any credentials.
Correct.
You're an imbecile, idiot, ignorant.
It's hilarious that a big-nosed, oblong-headed, receding hairline goon like you ventures to judge anyone.
You should be shot like a downed racehorse.
Please stop sending me emails about your bullshit because it is annoying and I am sick of it. I hope you appreciate directness.
Your spiritual and emotional ignorance is fully visible, Claudia.
A disgusting piece of shit, sad bitch. I have a few more. I will kill you with no mercy, then devour your body. I shall never message you again, nor shall I reply. We speak no more. You guys have gotten sexual trolls.
How come you haven't gotten their sexual troll yet?
I don't have sexual trolls.
I think this video can change that.
Yes.